right, well, a lot to get to here over the next 3 minutes as far as tomorrow's snowstorm is concerned. We kind of talked a little bit about how this would be a pretty brief teaser into this morning. And for many of you, you probably saw a few snowflakes out there that may have added up to maybe a slushy coating on the roadways early on this morning with the roads wet out there on our Gerber Roofing and Siding traffic camera in Niles. Nothing really to talk about, a northerly breeze, but everything quiet out there across our 5-county viewing area. Not the case, though, off to our west into the upper parts of the Tennessee River Valley into lower Ohio Valley. This mixing already wreaking havoc into some states. You see Tennessee there with some heavy snow and mixing occurring, pushing into portions of Illinois and even southern Indiana. This is what's going to make its way our way here into northeast Ohio over the next few hours. But take a look at this. This is winter storm warnings, winter storm watches, winter weather advisories stretching all the way from southern Texas all the way up to New England. That's 2,000 plus miles of winter weather watches, warnings, and advisories. And here locally, we still do have a winter storm warning. Much of Ohio, including our 5-county viewing area in western Pennsylvania, under that warning until tomorrow morning. So things have changed a little bit, and here's why. That mixed precipitation, that freezing rain and ice, going to inject itself farther north and sooner than we originally thought. Here's the timing. Anywhere from about 5 to 7, snow will start. Heavy snow will start to mix in with that. Watch for some mixed precipitation to start around 8 o'clock for the southernmost portions of our viewing area. This then injects itself well north. The reason? Warmer air aloft, not allowing for those snowflakes to fall. It's instead going to fall as freezing rain and ice and then freeze on the surface, which we'll talk about in just a moment as far as roadways are concerned. This is going to be pretty widespread across the area with temperatures, I think, in the upper 20s to around 30, especially south of Route 30. This will stick around until maybe 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with maybe some snow trying to mix back in some spots. But after 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, this is a pretty quiet scene through the rest of the morning into the afternoon. Maybe a few more flurries. That's really all about it. So a big snowstorm out west into western Ohio for areas that really don't see a whole lot of snow. For us, though, not going to be as much snow, and I'm hesitant to say as bad, and I'll get to the ice in just a moment. 4 to 6 inches of snowfall south of Route 30, south of Lisbon, probably 1 to 3 inches, and then northern Trumbull and northern Mercer, where you see the purple, 7 to 9 inches still a possibility. Let's show you the ice accretion, though. This is just one model run, 1/10 of an inch possible for portions of southern Mahoning and eastern Mahoning into Columbiana as well. Lawrence County seeing maybe 1/10 of an inch, a few hundredths of an inch north of that. So the worst of the ice is going to be south and southeast of Youngstown. This is going to be a problem when you combine the snow and the ice, and the roadways are just going to be a mess late tonight into very early tomorrow morning. If you have a normal commute tomorrow, normal commute time tomorrow, things still going to be a little tricky, and you want to give yourself a few extra minutes on the roadways. But I think things are going to be ending just in time for those crews to maybe get a first pass of the roadways. And I know they're already doing some planning early on today into the early afternoon. After we get done with all of the snow for tomorrow, Wednesday is going to stay cold with temperatures waking up in the single digits. Thursday and into Friday, Jen, we're talking about temperatures in the upper 20s to around 30. This is going to be the next round of snow where we probably will see some additional accumulations, but we'll focus on that when we get there. Tomorrow's snow, even with the lower totals, combined with the ice and mixed precipitation, going to cause headaches across our viewing area for tonight's travel and into very early tomorrow morning. So you definitely still do not want to let your guard up by any means, even though we reduce those totals a little bit.